they're moving. Here we go. Ancient Den into Esper Sentinel. I don't know if Esper Sentinel is going to be particularly relevant in this matchup, but it is very exciting anyway. Brian is the admin or captain of the Pox Discord, and according to him, this is the version of Pox that you should be playing. Aaron is playing the new hotness, Saga Affinity. Affinity being an old archetype, but Saga Affinity, I guess, being a new flavor of that archetype. Urza Saga just from Modern Horizons 2, allowing for Affinity to be a better deck in both Legacy and Modern, and kind of bringing it back to the forefront, I guess. Esper Sentinel gets an attack in here with a second Ancient Den, and let's see what the follow-up is here for Brian. Stitcher Supplier.
Yeah, you got it.
Trigger. Hogaak. Catacombs.
Uh-huh.
All right, two Gaks and a Catacombs. Predictions are coming in.
Saga.
Got it.
Here's Urza
Lotus
Saga.
Petal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he has a die.
I should put a counter on this to make sure.
There we go. There's the die. Almost a violation there, right, chat? Almost a violation.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then I'll
3 artifacts.
crack this. I'll get a Nettle Cyst trigger.
Yep.
Nettle Cyst.
It's a 4/4, 3/3?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It counts enchantments as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
This prediction is so far towards Affinity. I want to bet the other way, but can't, says Raced. It's only 56% towards Affinity so far, I think. Turn Zero Game says I have bet Hogaak, so guaranteed Affinity win if you're still on the fence. Turn Zero Games has not had a very good track record with predictions so far, according to some postings in the Discord.
Targeting the targeting the germ.
Okay, trigger.
Yep.
And what does Bone Shards do?
Bone Shard destroys target creature or planeswalker, and it's as an additional cost of the spell. Sacrifice a creature or discard a card.
Yep. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
All right, Germ token down.
Then I'm going to Catacombs, triggering Bloodghast.
Yep.
Bloodghast is back.
Okay. Then I am going to crack Catacombs. Go down to 18.
Cracking Catacombs. Prediction poll about to end. Let's just end it. 55% favored for Affinity.
Dryad Arbor.
Says chat. Here's Dryad Arbor.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and cast Hogaak.
And here's Hogaak.
Yeah, you got a Hogaak.
And I will pass turn.
Shelster, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. And while we're thanking and welcoming people, thank you, Bob Patterson Jr., for picking up 2 T-shirts. You can see down below, picked up so many T-shirts, it couldn't even fit in the box. Bought a 90s Magic T-shirt and a 90s MTG baseball t-shirt. The links are down below for t-shirts, everybody. Thank you to Bob Patterson Jr. Bob was supposed to play on stream with us today, and something came up, had to reschedule, but Bob Patterson, big 90s MTG supporter, and I really do appreciate it. Also, thank you to Guys McLies, new YouTube member, Lucas Moretti, new YouTube member, and Daniel Seaberger, new YouTube members. Thank you. Thank you for becoming members. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the join link below. And, thank you, Side Norna, for the foil retro frame Garth I got in the mail over the weekend, or close to the weekend. Thank you, Side Norna. So that's all the thank yous, everybody. Do I have anybody else to thank? I think that's it. Oh, and I have an apology. Just looking at my notes here. I have an apology I have to announce. I miscounted some damage when I played on last week's stream, and I allowed my opponent to make a game rule violation, and I deeply regret what happened, and we will be better. YouTube comments pointed it out. Thank you, YouTube commenters, for finding all the game rule violations. Really do appreciate it. True Chains, thank you for the resub at Tier 1. Man, that was a fast 4 months. Yes, it was, True Chains. Yes, it was. Thank you, True Chains. All right, let's tune into the players here as Hogaak is doing a lot of stuff.
Yep, I'm at 11.
All right, and I'll pass turn.
Okay. I'll keep draw. Okay. Trigger this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the mana to use it, so I'm just going to use the ability.
Yep.
And then this is destroyed.
Using the ability.
So I will grab.
Have I broke out my Lotus to play with Garth? I don't even own a Lotus, but somebody come up with a really good proxy option for the Lotus, and I will use it. What's the best Lotus proxy? Send me your ideas. Post them in the Discord. That's a good place to post pictures. Either Spellbomb. That's a good one. He's blue mana, though. Blacker Lotus. An Alpha PSA 10 Black Lotus. Yeah, maybe that's the best one. Next mail-in, we send you a Lotus. You know what? Whoever wants to send me a Lotus, I'm fine with that. I won't resist.
So that goes into play. This is destroyed.
Yeah, you know, the Zendikar Rising proxies are a good option. And I thought about making some proxies out of those, actually, for like all Power 9 and stuff like that. An actual Lotus flower? What's up, Strifo? I don't even know where I would find one. I'm not a very flower savvy person. Yeah, you can float mana into the main phase with the Saga. You can. Yeah, I've seen those Chris Rush proxy Lotuses. Weren't they on the gold border magic cards or something? Use a Mox Tanalite? You know what? I have a bunch of Mox Tanalites. Not on purpose. I just like got them in packs over whatever time period Modern Horizons was like prize boosters or whatever. And they're finally like worth something. And it makes me feel a little bit happier. They were on blank gold border artist proofs. Oh, okay.
The team, with the exception of Arbor.
Yeah, I don't spec. Spec.
I will block the Bloodghast.
Okay.
With the Sojourner's Companion. And I will block the Hogaak with the Stone Coil Serpent.
Okay.
And I will take 7.
You would take 7. Yep.
Yep, which puts me to 4.
And then Bloodghast dies.
Yep.
Okay. Couldn't put in.
Wait, am I going crazy or are we doing this wrong with trample and protection? Does it still trample? Still tramples. Okay, great. I second guessed myself there. I was like, wait, is that how that works?
And add 2 to your mana pool.
No, sacrifice a creature, target player, mills cards equal to its power.
Yeah, you're right, True Chains. You're right. Thank you, chat. For a second, I forgot how that works. Wow, we any Magic the Gathering question, chat knows the answer.
And no, pass turn.
Okay.
Thank you, chat.
Okay. Kind of got there. Get a seat.
All right, here's the Editor Spellbomb online.
Get another Sojourner's Companion.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, Twitch chat and the YouTube commenters are always right. Never wrong. Never lie to me. Never lead me the wrong way. Always honest and full of great information. Thank you. We have some top of the line people in chat.
Okay. And I will
Combat.
swing with everything except for the Arbor. The Bloodcast comes in with haste.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I will Spellbomb your Hogaak back to your hand.
You got it? Yeah, that's fine.
Luanil, the hype train conductor, is here, everybody. You're welcome, Chris. It isn't easy staying on top of it all. Yeah, it's not. Occasionally, I forget how to play Magic. Not sack target self.
Before damage, I'm going to sack below Bloodgas and the Citrus Supplier to alter. So I'll do Bloodgas 1, mill myself for 2. I get Bridge from below. I'm going to sack this, which triggers the Bridge from below. It gets a zombie. Mill 2 more.
Thank goodness for the zombie token, right, chat? I mean, we would have had to kick Brian off the stream if he didn't have zombie tokens with the bridge from below deck.
And then mill 1 more for the supplier. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to replay Hogaak.
Yep.
Hogaak's back.
And those 2.
Oh yeah, they could have sacked the Hogaak. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why you want it back in your hand. I don't know. I give up.
Bridge. I'm going to go 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And replay Hogaak. I'm going to sack Hogaak to alter, which will trigger both bridges. Give me 2 more zombies.
You go infinite now, don't you?
Yep, I go mill me and then mill you.
Okay, yeah, we're done.
Okay.
So I'll go Tundra and Grafdigger's Cage.
You got it.
Grafdigger's Cage.
Go ahead.
Charla says we haven't had Delver in like weeks. Could always use a bit more. We need to see how to beat the best when we get back into paper, says Moses. Yeah, that's not... So, okay. I wanted to talk about this today anyway, and Moses just provided us with the perfect segue. Paper's returning at your local. What deck are you sleeving up and playing? What are you playing right now? And why is it not Delver? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding about the last part. But what decks is everybody playing right now to return to their first few paper tournaments? And if you have not yet done that, if you don't have paper in your area or you have not gone yet, what would you play? Green White Depth says Poing. Green White Depth says lol bro. Okay, both of those people got banned. I don't like that deck. I'm just kidding. Probably just a pet deck. Loam, most likely, says Moses. True Change is, of course, on Reanimator. Everybody knew that was coming. True Change is all about Reanimator. True Chains would run Zombify in their deck if they had to. Dredge LED for High Zero. Spite Pack says I was the comment about the Merfolk deck. Oh yeah, with too many proxies, the people that watch this channel get a little angry. They get a little upset with me if there's too many proxies. Feeling good with no graveyard hate in my meta, says True Chains. Whoever's playing in True Chains' local meta, start bringing some graveyard hate. It's out of control. Something that beats up on Delver, so Death and Taxes or Green White Depth, says Luinil. Luinil just got banned from chat. No, I'm just kidding. Legacy Weapon is running Bant. Very exciting. Going to time every round. Keflid Breakfast. Only graveyard deck in the store is True Chains. True Chains has the local meta of wherever True Chains is located on lockdown from Gristlebrand's and reanimated creatures. All right, here's Urza Saga, everybody.
Well, I will get a second rest in peace.
Ouch.
Really
Now
won't.
things are really exiled. And then I will say go.
Hype Train Conductor Luinil is on Death and Taxes and Green White Depths, though. Those might be the best decks in all of Legacy right now. Endurance is the best graveyard hate next to Douthie, Voidwalker, and Leyline, says Spike Pact. Gotcha. Blue-red for Digital Slaw, so that way they're the guy to beat. Certainly the best decks for the NYC meta are Death and Taxes and Green White Depths. Might be right. A lot of New York City players are on blue fair decks. In my experience.
Fetch.
Yep.
Someone cast a Dark Ritual at my local shop, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? But first turn Ponder is just normal.
Gate of Phyrexia?
Yeah, that is removed from the game, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Gate to Phyrexia says sacrifice a creature, destroy an artifact.
Correct. Only during my upkeep. I can sacrifice one creature during my upkeep and destroy a target artifact.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
True Chain says, in my experience in paper and on MTGO, Endurance isn't that hard to play around. Yeah, that makes sense. Brecht is buying into Manaless. I'm assuming you mean Dredge. At least I don't have to worry about mulligan decisions. Yeah. I guess Dredge in Legacy, Manaless or not, just isn't seeing zero play right now. Am I right on that? And I'm not questioning anybody's deck decision. I'm just commenting on what I've observed. Milwaukee apparently has a meta all over the place. Okay, maybe I got to move to Milwaukee and go play there. Look at that construct, everybody.
Yeah, Mox Opal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice construct. Where's that even from, that construct token? I don't know. Never seen that before.
So I have 3 artifacts.
3 artifacts.
I will disenchant your Gate to Phyrexia.
You got it.
Oof.
And I will play an Esper Sentinel.
Oh, that's the MH2 one. Okay, I didn't know that. What's up, Force of Phil? Hogaak is just a stronger graveyard deck. Over Dredge, yeah, probably. There are construct tokens in MH2 packs. Okay. I have yet to open a single MH2 pack, I think. If I opened one, I forgot. I'm really out of the loop.
Go ahead.
What can Hogaak do? I mean, Hogaak can fight through graveyard hate in general. This is a slightly
And move to
different kind of
combat
Hogaak.
and swing for 3.
Yep, you got it. I'm at 14.
I missed a bunch of damage there. Whoops. Oh, they're both at 14. I missed that. Sorry, chat.
Smallpox.
Each player sacrifices a creature.
And
And a
each
land?
player loses a life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, sacrifices the land.
All right. Yeah, sure.
All right. So you go back, both go to 13.
Lose a life. Discard a card next.
Yep. I'll discard Hogaak.
Yep, I'll discard a Thought Monitor and sacrifice a creature.
Yep.
This Esper Sentinel trigger, I'm gonna. I should have drawn.
That's fine. I'm not too worried about it if you want to play the trigger.
Yeah. Yeah, I still discard it. Doesn't matter. And then I'll sack the Esper Sentinel.
I'll sack the supplier, which will trigger after Smallpox, and then sack a land.
Yep. I will.
Exiles.
So,
Hogaak, Alter, Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that smallpox hurt Brian more than helped
Mhm.
Brian.
And I will pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Nothing. Draw. Okay. Main phase. This goes to 3. I can't use it, so I'm gonna search up.
Yep.
It's Fabby is wondering, does Supplier not die because of Rest in Peace? I think it still dies. It just goes into exile. Am I wrong? Stitcher Supplier wasn't supposed to trigger there? Wow, I forgot all the rules today. It doesn't go to the graveyard? Okay. Well, too late now, but next time. To some extent, I just let the players play it out.
I have to learn to like announce the Esper Sentinel trigger.
New card. Takes a little bit to.
Yeah. Okay. So 2, 3, 4.
Another Urza Saga.
Get a Sojourner's Companion.
Got it.
And
Sojourner's
go ahead.
Companion. And pass a turn. How are we feeling at this point, chat? Is Urza Saga still the best card from Modern Horizons 2 for Legacy? Is it still number 1? Or is it Ragavan? Or is it something else? Is it Dragon's Rage Channeler? We had some votes for all three last week, but I think Urza Saga was the winner last week, or was it Ragavan? Maybe we should do a poll. Or endurance. Okay.
I'll jump it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Murktide
Crawler?
region.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Another vote for endurance. See, so last week nobody was even talking about endurance in chat. I don't remember. Urza Saga, Prismatic Ending, and Ragavan. Endurance and Saga tie for the strongest, most broadly used card. Yeah. Dragon's Eye Channel is the strongest card for an individual deck. Lots of constructs coming down here. I think Affinity has this game too, right?
And I will just get a Mox Opal to get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. So the two constructs that are not summon sick are 1, 2, 3, 7 sevens.
Pretty big. All right, people are liking endurance today in chat.
And I will crash in with those.
I'll jump 1 and take 7.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I don't think I can draw out of this. Yep. All right. Game 3.
So I think for the Stitcher supplier, when it died with Rest in Peace in play, you didn't actually have to mill.
Oh, that's a good point. That's right, because it doesn't die, it gets exiled.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it really mattered, but yeah, that's a good point.
No, just a tip. Yeah. Modern Horizons 2 is the best edition ever in MTG. It's up there, yeah. It's up there. But D&D is like Homelands, according to High Zera. You know what? That's actually a good comparison. The D&D set is kind of like Homelands, is that the cards seem overall, generally, pretty weak, which I don't think is a bad thing at all. And it's like set in a place where only Homelands happens or only Forgotten Realms happens. It is a core set. Yeah, exactly. Other core sets, though, do have like M21, for example, had... now I just blanked out. Core 2021 gave us a bunch of cards that were modern and legacy playable, but I forgot what they were. Chat, give me the entire list of Core 21 cards that I forgot about. M20 had Field of Ruin and Veil Summer. Yeah, M20 had a lot too. And Reclaimer. New combo card for Alluring. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord. That does look pretty good. Ethersworn Canonist is down.
Targeting myself. So 1, Swamp, Stitcher Supplier, and Smallpox.
You have 6 cards in hand?
With that draw, I have 5.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, stop what you're doing. We have a highlighted message from Legacy Weapon MTG. Prismatic Ending is the unsung hero of the set. It's everything Blue-White X control decks have ever wanted. It's efficient removal for creatures, but also gives them main deck removal for walkers, enchantments, and artifacts, which have historically been a problem for them. There you have it, everybody. There's the answer, the highlighted message. I like Prismatic Ending a lot, and I agree.
Yep.
All right,
Me.
Altar's doing stuff.
No, wait. Trigger Bloodghast.
Okay. Yep.
Sack Bloodghast again. Targeting me.
Yep.
Okay. Second blood gas and altar. Fetch. Go down to 19.
Mm-hmm.
JT Parr is going to buy all the D&D cards. JT Parr is going to buy the whole thing. Shut up and take my money, says JT Parr. And not the deck, I mean lands as threats. I gotcha. Urza Saga and any value generating ability off a land is the weakness for blue-white control, according to Force of Fill. The mana base is also pretty susceptible, says Luanil. High Train Conductor. Makes sense.
Huh?
Bloodghast and Dryad Arbor now on the board.
Sticks up to 2. I will play an Ancient Tomb.
Yep.
Ancient Tomb.
Okay, I have 1, 2 artifacts. Just trying to count up here.
Highlighted message from Spike Pack. Do you have a place I can send you my deck list for my fish deck and see if there's anything good or better? So if anybody wants to get feedback on deck lists, definitely post them in the 90s MTG community Discord. And not only myself, other Ravager just came down. Other experts in the format will weigh in and provide helpful, constructive feedback. So check out our Discord. Links are down below. There you go. What's up, Christmas? Former High Train Conductor Christmas, helping out getting the Discord link available for people to click on. Quote unquote experts, says True Chains. You know what? We have experts in our Discord.
I'm gonna
Big time.
sack the blood gas to my altar.
Yep.
Mill 2.
Mm-hmm.
Altar and Hogaak. Then I'm going to play Wasteland, which will trigger Bloodghast and Bloodghast.
Okay.
I'm going to tap the 2 Bloodghasts. 1, 2, 4, 5. Hogaak.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to waste the Saga.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I will float 1.
Okay. And I will pass turn.
Can't cast any more spells.
Okay. You have no bridges in your bin, correct?
No bridges in the graveyard.
Okay.
Where in NYC do we play? So I play. The players that are playing right now are not in New York City, but I play at Game Storia in Queens. Source of Plowshares on Hogaak. It's pretty good.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
I get another Hogaak and a Grave Crawler. No bridges.
Okay.
Yep.
Another Saga.
Yep.
Can't really see the full graveyard for Brian, but it doesn't look like anything else relevant is in there besides the Hogaak.
1, 2, 3. So this costs 4.
You heard Game Storia
15,
was insane?
1.
What was insane about it?
2 cards.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Pass the turn. Go ahead.
Okay.
I guess we're going to see Hogaak come back
1,
here.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hogaak comes back.
Oh, Game Story is amazing. Gotcha. Game Story is excellent, says the Hype Train Conductor. There you go. There's all the information you need. Hype Train Conductor knows.
Cast a Hogaak.
Oh, that's right. It's not non-creature, right? It's non-artifact.
It's non-artifact. Yeah.
Right. Sorry, misthought. Yep. Then that's all I can do this turn.
Okay.
Pass. Yep. Sorry, I thought it was non-creature for a second.
Yeah, no, it happens. Not a problem. Draw.
All right, players are having fun.
That goes up, and now I'm in my main phase. I can do things.
Another LGS in Historia firing up modern leagues like they were seasons. I really don't know anything about that, but that's possible that happened. Shots with owners who support Legacy are excellent. Agreed. Supporting Legacy, I guess, as a shop can be kind of tough because you have to have some Legacy cards in stock. And whenever I travel, I stop at local game stores, and I would go as far to say that most local game stores only have like Pioneer cards or just standard cards. And like they only run events that are like Booster Draft, Standard, and like Commander or something. So supporting Legacy is a burden in some way or a challenge, and the shops that pull it off, props to them. Oh, nice, True Chains.
Your Bloodghasts are 2/1s.
2 1s, correct.
Okay. I will. 5. So the construct's a 5/5. So I will just block the Hogaak. So I'll take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I will go to 6.
Okay. Construct dies.
Yep.
Okay.
T-Dog, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, shout out to all the shops that have Legacy cards in stock. And like Turn Zero Games is saying, it's hard to have Legacy cards in stock, which is kind of what I was getting at. And it's just, it's like price your inventory. You got to protect it from theft. You have to spend more money to make more money as a vendor, and et cetera, et cetera. There's so many challenges with being a legacy event store. But the ones that pull it off, I commend them.
That's a sweet Infinity deck.
Yeah, didn't come together at the end there, but it was definitely fun.
Well, I did something weird. I actually boarded out all the bridges and then just boarded in all my removal to see if I can just win on board.
Yeah. So I kind of went a little bit of a different approach. I really wanted to stop your combo element and your gates. So like that's why I boarded in like Disenchant and